later on because everybody needs to hear what's going on in my life, like always. So you know what? I'm here with the guy that I did the trade with. The fleecer of all fleecers, supposedly. We have Mr. No Excuses, Franklin.
Hey guys, remember, number one in the league and number one in your hearts. But since you guys are acting like babies, I wanted to jump onto this podcast with Pedro to explain the trade because apparently everything needs an explanation around here. But before Pedro, I even start analyzing that second trade between you and me. Let's
Mhm.
take a look. Let's take a look at that first trade that we did. And in that first trade, you got Josh Jacobs and Brandon Ayuk.
Mhm.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Unfortunately, Brandon Ayuk out for the season. Who could have predicted that? Right? Now, what has Josh Jacobs done for you? What did he do after I traded him to you? Can you please read me the stats if we have them there?
I don't know.
Because I think the trade occurred in week 4.
Week 4. He has done very well. I'm not gonna lie. He has done very well. I have. If I'm gonna pull up the stats here, I have it. Week 4, we made the trade. So I have him here, and in week 4, do I have him? No, I had to put it in week 5. My bad.
That's fine.
Week 5. Week 5. All right. So in week 5, Josh Jacobs gave me 16 points. Week 6, 12. Week 7, 20 points. 8. Nah, not 8. That's when I did the trade with Cookies.
Right. Which he ended up getting like 20 something points for Cookies, right?
24 or
Well,
something along those lines.
okay, so if Brandon Ayuk wouldn't have gotten hurt, the trade would not have looked as lopsided as it did. But when you really compare side by side what Garrett Wilson has done to Josh Jacobs, it's not a big difference. If if Brandon Ayuk was still there, the trade itself would have been balanced. You know, I came out on the chat and I ranked on you and I said how I took advantage of you, but bro, that's all part of the acting here. You know, in actuality, we both knew that it was an even trade and we were both taking a risk. And you and I both said someone's going to be benefiting from this and then the other one's going to be suffering. No one
Mhm.
expected, unfortunately, that Ayuk injury happened. But now everybody wants to call out on a trade rate, right? I don't think it's such a trade rate because it balances out. But let's look at the second trade, today's trade.
Okay. Today's trade. JT on my end. Going to you. Mr. No Excuses. I receive what's it called? I have it here.
Aaron Jones.
I receive Mr. Aaron Jones. I receive a Mr. Waddle, which are the two pieces that are going to do something today. If they tomorrow they may get hurt because you know my luck. Um, we have JT. I mean JT going to you really for Waddle
Aaron Jones?
and Aaron Jones. So on top of that, I get two pieces that I could probably use for next year, which is Brooks, Jonathan Brooks, and ¿cómo se llama este tipo?
Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin. So he could be back next year.
He could be back next year. Now, here's the thing with Brooks. You can use Brooks as soon as this year because the 21-day window closes next week.
Mm-hmm.
So his debut is probably going to be next week in Munich.
Yep.
But what I'm trying to say is that I was offering you pieces that would benefit you because you can't just thrive on Jonathan Taylor. I love how people like Alex are saying right now in the chat, "Oh, why don't you just give no excuses the championship?" Really, what big of a difference is Aaron Jones from Jonathan Taylor? I told you, Pedro, the reason why I wanted Jonathan Taylor. The reason why I wanted Jonathan Taylor is because he's one of my favorite players. I love Jonathan Taylor as much as I love Drew Brees. Didn't I tell you that?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I was willing to give you the players that I was giving you. What difference is it from Aaron Jones to Jonathan Taylor, really? They're both the bell cows in their offense.
Yeah, you're right about that one. Just one's in a little bit of a better offense than the other. That's fine. It just it. And this is the thing I want everybody that's out there criticizing the trade. Why didn't you offer anything? Where are your offers? I didn't receive anything from Alex. I received 0 offers from Alex. 0. I received 40 offers from Danny. None of them any good that I would say, you know what, I'll consider it. I received one from Steven and Steven gave I was looking at it, I was like, it's not that bad, but I rather just keep JT. But nobody that complains about the trade did anything. Coquis didn't offer me anything. Look, and I understand this game. I understand the game a lot better than some of y'all think I do. I am in a bad situation right now because my team is not good. I had a lot of situations happen in the beginning of the year, bad draft, bad players that I had, bad pickups, bad trades. This is how the game works. If the only person that's willing to offer me anything of value that I can use today and for the future was Mr. No Excuses. So anybody else that has a comment, and I'm doing this in my persona. Anybody else that has a problem with it should have done something about it. JT would have been on your team, but no, all y'all wanted to give me little scraps, and I'm remembering all this for next year because when you guys are in trouble, let's see what happens. And Coquis, you know that when I play poker, I play to win.
That's right. Good. No, and Pedro, like I kind of saw some of these offers that were going out to you. I kind of overheard them. And basically, people are offering their injury reserve for Jonathan Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, like, you're not stupid, you know?
Disrespectful offers.
Bro, I know that you're not playing to win it this year, but I know that you're still playing to avoid last place, right? Mm-hmm. I think what currently helps you right now is the players that I gave you. You have 2 good players. I don't think Jalen Waddle is crap. People want to like run him to the ground and say that he's crap, but I don't think he's crap. I think Tua is just coming back and he's warming up. Tyreek himself wasn't himself last week when Tua came back. But I think once Tua gets back into it, those 2 will be what they are. A Waddle will be a 15-point receiver, and then you have Aaron Jones, which is another 15 to 20-point player. Like, honestly, it's not a bad trade. On top of that, you're getting 2 keepers for next year. 2 keepers that you could keep in the 10th, 11th, and if you want to keep Aaron Jones or whatever other player you're keeping, right, the 5th. So you'll be able to draft in the 1st and then in the 2nd round. So you're in a good position for next year.
Yeah, and it keeps me competitive today because I like right now. It looks like Danny has gotten better with the trade that he got with Ralphie, which I don't understand how. Like it's a good trade for Danny, and it works for Ralphie. The problem is that now Puka's hurt, and now he's gonna get screwed by that.
That trade didn't make sense to me.
It made sense for Danny, that's for sure.
It makes sense exactly. Nobody ranked on that trade. The only person talking about that trade was Steven. But when you look at that trade, Ralphie had no reason to trade the players that he had. Why are you going to trade Jaden Reed and why are you going to trade Cooper Kupp? Your team is complete. Your team is stacked. You have valuable reserves. Like there is no reason why you should be trading those players, and now he's suffering because of it.
The deepest team, in my opinion, at wide receiver is him. Because and valuable wide receivers because Jaden Reed and like the 11th. I'm like, bruh, that's crazy. That's crazy valuable. And you're gonna give him
you don't think that's what Danny sees. That's what Danny sees in the game. And because Danny and Ralphie are buddy, they hold hands. The only person that Ralphie has traded with is Danny. So no one's here sitting complaining, hey, how come you're the only one trading Ralphie? You know?
That
And
I don't
whatever, bro.
understand.
It is.
That I don't understand. Because I know I've tried to trade with him, and I know my team has been garbage, and I know other people have tried to trade with him too. Nobody's been able to
Bro, and
get
then,
through.
bro, and like these people that call these trades, bro, like I know Armando is respected, bro. I love Armando and everything, but Armando does not know it all league. All right, I'm gonna go out on the limb and I'm gonna say what you guys are afraid to say. Armando doesn't know everything. He's human. You can sit here and evaluate a player, but you're not always gonna be right. Look at the trade that I did with KMA earlier in the season, where he gave me George Kittle and Jalen Waddle, and I gave him Taylor Swift Love and Christian Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at that trade right now, because Armando said that KMA was winning that trade. Looking at that trade today, who won it?
Yeah.
It's obvious, bro, because Kittle is right now. Kittle's playing like the number one tight end.
Yeah.
When you look at the fantasy stats, because that's all I care about. Look at the fantasy stats. George Kittle is the number one tight end right now. I don't want to hear it, bro.
Look, man. At the end, it's like I'm telling you. At the end of the day, the people that could have that are complaining about this trade now are the same people that have to face you later on, and the same people that didn't offer me anything of value. Because Danny, he's saying, "Oh, well, I'm looking at the chat right now. I got asked for Reed and Tracy, and he takes Jones and Waddle, bro." You didn't offer me anything of value. Dog. You were lowballing me all the way when I said, you know what, give me how about a love? You're like, no, man, that's BTJ. That's untouchable. And I'm telling you, I'm remembering all this for next year. So when you start asking me for trades for next year, I'm like, no, I can't give you that, man. I'm sorry. No. What are you talking about? My one of my good players? Oh, my keeper for next year? No, man, untouchable. Let's see. I'm saying this tomorrow is another day, and you might just be in my shoes, and I'll see what happens when it gets to that date.
Yeah, look, and unfortunately, yeah, Armando. I see Armando is texting a lot, but look, bro, Armando, if he had the players, I'm willing to bet that Armando would have done a trade. But unfortunately, Armando doesn't have the players. You look at his squad. His squad is suffering right now, bro. His squad is suffering. Bro, if I have the depth and the quality of players, of course I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you because, number one, like I said, my love for Jonathan Taylor runs deep. And I will ride and die with Jonathan Taylor. And I told you, we were discussing this trade from a while back, Pedro. It's not like you just decided to do this today. We've been discussing it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like this just happened today. And unfortunately, injuries plagued you this season, but you have good keepers. And that's what you were looking for. You wanted keepers and you wanted players that you can play right now that can help you out.
Definitely. At the end of the day, look, man, you guys may clown on me for the trades that I've made. Great. You know what? Not every analysis goes as planned. Not everything goes think about the trade I did with Alfredo earlier in the year. Laporta, nothing, garbage. Just like almost all the tight ends that we've drafted, garbage.
Yep.
Jordan Mason, when Alfredo needed him the most, down the drain. He's gone. He's a shoulder injury, not doing what he was supposed to do. Now Garendo's running out there, and CMC is on the way back.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Like that trade didn't work out for me, but it didn't work out for Alfredo either.
No, I get you. I mean, I have my reservations about that trade. How you maybe could have used him in the regular season, but yeah, at this point, Alfredo has no use. He's time's run out for Alfredo using that player.
Yeah.
And here's the thing with Alfredo. Interestingly, let's talk about your brother because I want to talk about your brother. Your brother falls in love. Like I fall hard for maybe one or two players, but your brother falls in love with his team.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, earlier in the season, Steven was asking him for Singletary. Steven was asking him for who's the running back in in Tampa Bay, Bucky Irvin.
Bucky Irvin. Mm-hmm.
And now you see, fast forward to now, how they've lost value. Singletary is no longer the starter. See, those are players that Alfredo could have flipped.
Mm-hmm.
But now, where are they? In free agency. Bucky Irvin, he's still holding on to him. But what value? Because now that's a three-headed, backfield right now.
Yep.
So
zero value.
Exactly. Like, they just sit there and complain, but then they don't want to do moves themselves. It's like, okay, I'm willing to get one of your good players, but all I'm willing to give you is my injury reserve.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking that you're going to fight because you're desperate and you're going to need keepers for next year. No, bro, that's not the way the game works. I know your mentality. Your mentality is give me some keepers for next year, but also give me some players that will help me out right now in my current state.
Correct.
The
only person that offered me this trade was Franklin. No one else offered me a trade that I could hang my hat on and say, you know what, this works. And let's be honest, JT is worth more than all the trades that I've gotten out there. The only trade that made any kind of sense was yours, and even still, I still see JT as more valuable than what I got. But that's fine. I'm not always going to get what I want, especially in the situation I'm at now. And that's the key to understand where you are. I am right now at the bottom of the barrel. I have to get what I can. That's why everybody was offering me crap. What do you expect?
But you know what? These same players that complain are the same players that come behind you, behind the league, and it's like, hey, what would you give me for an Aaron Jones? Let me get an Aaron Jones, please. What would you be willing to give me? Because you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Those
Name your price for Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones, bro. Who would you, bro? That one person, and I'm gonna call him out, Danny. You know what he was offering me for Aaron Jones 2 weeks ago?
What,
bro? 2 weeks ago, he was offering me Cook and bro, I forgot the other player, man. But it was another valuable piece. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, man, I should have taken it. And so that's what I'm saying. These people that sit here and complain are also willing to pay the price to get Aaron Jones because Aaron Jones has been playing good, bro.
Well,
Aaron Jones has been
playing good. He's a valuable piece.
Now,
but this is the difference. He'll offer that trade to you today. To me, he won't offer that to me because he doesn't have to. I'm supposedly the desperate one. So
no, bro. Like it's crap. I think that you guys talk. You're mad. That's fine. Then why'd you approve the trade? Alex, you said thumbs up. Lex, you said approved. Steven, you said approved.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go behind the scenes and start complaining. Then why'd you approve it? You signed off on it. You looked at the trade. You are responsible for keeping the league balanced. And you said, this is a fair trade. And now Danny, I know is probably talking in the chat. I don't know what crap he's saying. But Pedro, as soon as we made that trade, what did he say?
Good trade.
And why is he going back on his word now? Is he not a man? Are you not a man, Fly?
Because he wants to talk crap.
He wants to talk crap about it because he himself was trying to get Jonathan Taylor from you. But he didn't have the players to give you. That's the thing that you guys failed to realize.
No. He had the players. He just was not going to give it to me. That's the difference. The difference between your trade offer and his trade offer is he was not going to give it to me. I've asked him. I straight up asked him, like, oh, what can we do? This and this. And the best that I was able to get were people that he doesn't want at all. And that's not the way you play fantasy football. That's not the way you trade. You trade value for value. Obviously, my situation is a little bit different, but I needed to get something back, and it's not always going to be what I want, but it's also not. I don't have to accept crap either. Bro, I would have rather stayed with JT and blow up my whole team next year than to accept a crap offer. Straight up, bro. Straight up.
Oh, no, yeah. And so it's not a bad trade. Let them talk. It is what it is. The league is upset, but at the end of the day, the three main people involved in the trading committee signed off on it. Coquise, Steven, Alex. So if any of you three are complaining right now in the chat, hey, you signed off on it. You looked at the trade and you said this is a fair trade, and you let it go through. And Alex, you had your opportunities to get excellent players because earlier in the season, or like 2 or 3 weeks ago, Steven was offering you Tyreek Hill and CeeDee Lamb, and you said no because I want to hang on to who's the player that
Malik
Steven was trying to
Neighbors.
get.
Malik Neighbors.
I want to ride and die with Malik Neighbors. He's the younger player. And now, bro, look at where Malik Neighbors is right now. I hope he doesn't blow up on me this week, by the way. But, he hasn't been doing that well.
Listen, all I'm saying for the Shark is this. I don't understand like not making the trade because let's think about it like this: you are in the championship hunt today, and you have a player that's valuable for somebody that he could trade off and get something good in return. On top of that, he doesn't make trades at all, but that's just him. You was offered CeeDee Lamb, first overall pick in fantasy football for a reason, knowing that the Cowboys struggle in the beginning of the year, and they usually do better in the second half.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill too was coming back, and he did not want to make the trade.
No.
For Malik Neighbors, that's not, bro. You could have had. I would trade my whole team for another championship.
Yeah. I mean, he had the opportunity. He had the opportunity. He fumbled the bag, and now he's complaining about my trade. Bro, I'm trying to win a championship just as much as you guys are. Like, am I just going to sit here with my hands like this? No, that's not how you win a championship. Champions win championships making big-time moves. It's the reason why you, Alfredo, will never be a champion. Your brother, he didn't trade, but his big-time championship move was acquiring Odell Beckham Jr. That was the reason why he won the championship. He acquired a big-time player that year. You haven't hit the free agency jackpot in that sense. It's very rare. It happened to your brother. When I won my championship in 2012, I traded to get AP the year that AP had that record-breaking rushing yard record. I think it's second all-time right now. I don't know. But, again, if you want to win a championship, you have to make big-time moves. I'm not a believer of keeping my original players. If I had that mindset, I'd be in the bottom of the barrel. Because if I wouldn't have traded the players that I traded, then I'd be stuck.
You'd be stuck like Chuck.
Yeah,
because you'd be in my position.
Yeah, my team is not bad, but I don't think it would be as good as it is if I didn't make the trades. If I would have kept my original players, Brandon Ayuk would have been out. Unfortunately, you took the hit on that. But, Josh Jacobs, he would have been doing good. But I have Justin Jefferson and Garrett Wilson. So you got to make moves, fellas. You got to make moves. And sometimes people are willing to give you the name players, the brand name players, if you're willing to offer them something good. Because Pedro already he realized it. My season's done. Now I got to play to stay off last place. And that's where we're at right now. So it is what it is.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, brother. Now, I am going to say that next year, whatever happens with these new guys or whatever, I do have a request. Because if not, this doesn't make any sense. If we're playing for the first overall pick in the Clown Bowl, we should have the first pick, not the third pick after these guys.
No. That I can guarantee those picks are safe. Okay. If you win the constellation, your picks are safe. So, first round to the winner, first overall to the winner, then second to the runner-up, then third, and so forth.
Okay. Just making sure, because it doesn't make any sense to go to the Clown Bowl to win the Constellation Bowl, and then you got two guys that's pick ahead of you. Either way.
No, yeah, it is what it is. But Pedro, look, bro, we didn't have to do this podcast, bro, but I'm here to explain it to the league, and if you don't agree, that's fine. And if you want to keep complaining, crying about it, then go out there and make some moves. You still have time before the trade deadline. Go out there and make moves.
You could have had JT, bro, and y'all decided to sleep on it. I
No,
put it in the
you
chat
know,
for everybody
you know
in
what the
here.
funny, bro, you know what the funny part is? You know what the funny part is? Did not you make a video yesterday about letting go of JT?
Mm-hmm.
I took that as a sign. He is willing to negotiate. And didn't Danny acknowledge it? Didn't Steven? Didn't they say, "Hi, for free"?
Yeah, nobody. I made a video, me throwing a JT over the over the cliff because I'm sacrificing him. I put it in the caption. I put it in the chat. What more do I have to do to let people know that he's available? Nobody decided to make any offers. All right, well, shit. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, exactly. Like, honestly, like you're not gonna go up to people and tell them, "Hey, this is what I want. Can I please have it?" No, you're saying, "Hey guys, I'm willing to go with JT. What are you willing to offer?" They need to come to you.
If they want him, they gotta get him. But nobody wanted him. Supposedly, I guess JT's garbage. I don't know. Danny, and it's funny. Danny's not playing for now because look at all his team. He's not playing for now, but he wants JT. Steven, not playing for now, but he wants JT. Those are the only people that you just these guys right here, bro. It's crazy. The guys that are in the top don't want to make any moves to better their team. I'm not asking for much, bro. As you saw.
Yeah, like the Shark, bro. A perfect piece for him to trade off would have been Devontae Adams. But offer him Devontae Adams and something else. You know, see if he'll take it.
Bro, you know, all you have to do is try, make an offer. Bro, today was a tough day for me to answer the phone because I was busy, bro. But I answer the phone. I have a phone. I get messages through WhatsApp. I'm not blocked from anybody. I haven't blocked anybody.
Yeah.
So make an offer and I'll answer, bro. It's either yes or no.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's simple. But those are the people that they don't want to work for the trades, and they just want you to go to them because they think that you're salivating over their players, and that's not the way it works, man.
Bro, I'm happy for whatever at this point, with players. That's why I'm like, bro, I'm selling them on the cheap. Yeah. Why did nobody jump on it?
No, but yeah, and again, bro, like honestly, it is a good trade. I don't care what people say here. But do me a favor, Pedro. Check where Aaron Jones is ranked right now in the list of running backs. As far as running backs.
Fantasy wise?
Yeah, because here's something, and I told you this. Yes, Jonathan Taylor is the better back. The more talented back is Jonathan Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
But what helps Aaron Jones is the fact that he has a PPR upside. Mm-hmm. Something that Jonathan Taylor doesn't get a lot of. When you compare the receptions that Jonathan Taylor has gotten to what Aaron Jones has gotten, Aaron Jones is beating him in that area. Additionally, when you compare the total yardage, yes, Jonathan Taylor has been hurt, but so has Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones has more yardage than Jonathan Taylor. Yes, Jonathan Taylor has been out for a little bit longer, but let's not treat Aaron Jones like a scrub.
11, 12. He is 14th in for all running backs, 110 points.
Mm-hmm. And right above him?
Right above him is James Conner, David Montgomery, and Chuba Hubbard.
There you go, bro. Oh, you got a top 15 back. Plus, you got a good receiver in Waddle. I don't care what people say. So it is what it is. And you got keepers, bro. You got keepers for next year.
That was after the bombshell yesterday that I wasn't ready for. That was going to be two players added. I needed to do something, bro. There's nothing. That's why I put it out that because I wasn't planning on moving JT as like right away, but that's my hand was forced. I had to do something.
Yeah, but it is what it is, man. I'm happy with the trade, of course, because I'm getting Jonathan Taylor, and you should be happy too with the trade because now you've added more players to your team that are gonna help you out in your current state. Additionally, bro, I hope, gentlemen, I hope you guys watch Sunday Night Football, and when Aaron Jones goes off, oh my God, bro, I'm gonna go off on your phones because you guys are acting like freaking Aaron Jones is a scrub. Just wait. Sunday Night Football. And when running backs play Sunday night, prime time, you know what they do, Pedro.
Yeah. Hopefully ball out. But either way, we have a trade done. The league could talk all the crap they want. Alex, the Mr. No Trades, Mr. I'm scared to trade. Oh my God, someone's trying to trade me. They're trying to trade me. What am I gonna do? Like, bro, accept the trade. Accept the trade. Oh my God, I still don't understand that. But still, Danny, bro, I don't want your scrubs, bro. I don't want no scrubs, bro. let's
But that's the thing, bro. Like when Alex looks at your players, at your starters, the way Alex trades, he goes, "Oh, I really like that player." I'm like, okay, so what are you willing to offer him? Offer me for him, and then he'll start naming players from the bench. I'm like, bro, like, are you serious?
Bro, and his bench is not stacked, bro.
No, bro. So I didn't give you my bench. I gave you a starter in Aaron Jones. He's a starter on my team. On top of that, Jalen Waddle. The thing with Jalen Waddle, he hasn't. I'm really confident on Tillman, bro. I really love Tillman. So I want to start Tillman, and I want to start Jacoby Jones.
Jacoby Myers.
Those are the two. Maybe Chase Brown, but that's the thing. I have depth. That's why Jalen Waddle doesn't have room in my flexes because at this point, Jacoby Jones is a wide receiver one. I'd rather start the wide receiver one over Jalen Waddle. But, I have the depth. That's why I made the trade with you.
Yeah, I get you.
Not anymore because you killed me now because now I got to go find more free agents. But it is what it is, man.
That's a good problem to have, man.
But yeah, Pedro, that's all I gotta say about that. Gentlemen, stop crying. It is what it is, and we move forward. And if you're complaining, go out there and make trades. Trade. Yeah. No one is bribing you for making trades, bro.
Yeah, you might come up with gold, guys, but if you don't trade, if you don't put in an offer, Alex, I don't know what to say, man.
No, and that's the thing with Alex. Malik Neighbors out of the question. If you even dare ask for Alvin Kamara, out of the question. If you ask for Saquon Barkley, out of the question. Okay, bro, then who do you want? And if we even say Devontae Adams, he's gonna want someone like.
Oh man, I want Jay Jettis. I want Jettis for him.
No, bro, that's not the way trades work, man. Look, honestly, bro, it is a solid trade. I talked to Steven on the phone. I told him about the trade, and he told me himself the trade helps Pedro. In all honesty, it really does. It helps them build for next year. You have pieces, and it's not, like I said, it's not a big drop off from Jonathan Taylor to Aaron Jones. It's really not, man.
Yeah. It's all good, man. You had the depth to help me out, and I appreciate that. I'll remember that for next year. But whenever I do face you, I'm gonna do everything I can to beat you like I did last time.
I know. Unfortunately, we don't face each other this year again.
Yep, there you go. Oh yeah, in week 11, I face the Shark. Hopefully, you put up 90 points again.
Let's see what happens. But Pedro,
I'm just out here making enemies at this point, though. It's fine.
Okay, bro. Welcome to my life, bro. That's me, bro. Welcome to my life, bro.
It's all good, bro. Hey. I'm gonna cut this thing already. I'm dying to eat. I haven't eaten anything. But
go for it, bro.
All right, guys. Stop complaining. Stop everything that you guys are doing. Get out of my life. All y'all want to be into my life, but you don't want to offer anything. Out of here.
Yeah. Stop complaining. Trade, guys. There's still time. Trade. Stop complaining and start making deals. That's how champions are made. Remember that.
Yeah, we're just making money over here, guys. Dale.
Dale. Take it easy.
Yeah, not bad, bro.
That was good, bro. That was good.
Yeah.